Our saint for the day is Saint John Bosco, or commonly known as Don Bosco. Do you know how his passion for the youth made him a saint? Find out in his life story, and hopefully, it will also inspire us to be saints for God. But first, subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the bell button to receive notification whenever we upload a new video. So let's start. John Bosco was born on August 16, 1815, in Becchi, a small town near Turin, Italy. His parents were poor farmers. When John was only 2 years old, his father died. John's mother struggled to keep the family together. As soon as he was old enough, John began working as hard as he could to help his mother. As he grew up, John started to think about becoming a priest. But he didn't say anything to his mother because he knew they couldn't afford the seminary tuition. Besides, his mother needed help to run their farm. So John waited and prayed and hoped. Finally, a holy priest named Don Joseph Cafasso. Don is a special title of respect and honor which people in Italy use for priests, became aware of John's desire. Don Cafasso helped him enter the seminary. John had to work his way through school. He learned all kinds of trades. He was a carpenter, a shoemaker, a cook, a pastry maker, and a farmer. He did many other jobs as well. He could never have guessed how much this practical experience would help others later on. John became a priest in 1841. After his ordination, Don Bosco began working with Don Cafasso visiting the prisons in Turin. He was saddened to see how many boys were in the prisons, and how hopeless their futures were. Don Bosco decided to open a home for troubled boys. Because of his kindness and caring, it was easy for him to attract youngsters. Don Bosco taught the boys different trades so that they could get good jobs and not be tempted to steal or get into trouble. He prayed with them, and took them on outings. He even organized a brass band. By 1850, there were 150 boys living at his home for boys. Don Bosco's mother was the housekeeper. At first, people didn't understand what Don Bosco was trying to do. But soon everyone began to realize that he was carrying on a very important work. His boys were learning skills and receiving an education. They were becoming young men who would contribute to society instead of turning to lives of crime. Don Bosco even built a church for the boys. Daily Mass and the Sacrament of Reconciliation were the foundation of their whole education. Don Bosco felt that his success with the boys was due to an attitude of love and respect rather than the use of harsh discipline. Religious instruction and prayer helped the boys want to lead good lives. Don Bosco started his own religious order of priests and brothers too. They were called the Salesians, in honor of Saint Francis de Sales. An order of Salesian sisters was started later, with the help of Mary Mazzarello, who also became a saint. When Don Bosco died in Turin on January 31, 1888, there were 250 Salesian houses around the world educating 130,000 children. By the same time, over 6,000 of his boys had chosen to become priests. One of them, Dominic Savio, who became one of Don Bosco's students at the age of 12, is now a saint too. A young parish priest who had once met Don Bosco later became Pope Pius XI. He had the joy of declaring Don Bosco a saint in 1934. We can learn from Saint John Bosco to use our skills and abilities to help others. What special talents do you have? Think of ways you can use these talents to help those around you. Try to also reach out in friendship to people you may find it hard to like. This is another way to imitate Saint John Bosco. If you were inspired by this video, please consider subscribing to our channel and hit the bell button to be notified of our new videos. Thank you for watching.